Greetings and salutations, my dear audience. It's Joe St. Egg Benedictus coming at you with a video of some Bible reviews or a Bible review. And it's been a while since I've done a Bible review. I've been trying to do some other things, so it's good to have you back with me. Just want to give a shout out to my pal Mike, to all the visionaries and mystics out there. Thank you for joining me. So glad that we can be together to look at some books. As you know, I usually do some used Bibles, but I have some really interesting finds, and I'll be reviewing them over the next couple months or so, or weeks or whatnot. But I have such an interesting used bookstore close to me that they get the weirdest Bibles. I don't want to say weird, but Bibles that I've never seen before, unusual Bibles. So let's start with this one. This is the Jesus book. It is a New Testament in Hawaiian Pidgin. So I don't know if you're familiar with Hawaiian Pidgin. You may want to look it up on the internet. It's very interesting. I really didn't know about this language until I found this. I got a call from the used bookstore, and they said, hey, we have a translation that's for, Native Hawaiians or indigenous Hawaiian people, and this is it. So what I want to do is I'm going to read you the slipcover so you can get a feel for kind of what Pidgin is and also the translation background, and then we'll look at the Bible itself because it is a rather interesting Bible. There are some interesting features, and I like this Bible. I can understand. All right, so let's read here, okay? Plenty people that live Hawaii like know about Jesus, but for find out about him for real kind, before time they gotta use the English kind Bible. That Bible use all kind hyperbolic kind language. Not the kind language that the regular people talk every day. That's why the translator guys, when make the Bible for the local kind Pidgin, get 26 local people that stay talk Pidgin from small kid time that do them. They come from plenty different churches, from 1988 to 2000. Some of them work long time and others short time. But altogether, they make this translation for the people that stay talk Pidgin, so everybody can find out their own self about Jesus and do them for real kind. All right, so that's kind of the translation background. So it is from Wycliffe translators, group of 26 people, as was mentioned, published in 2000. And much like the First Nation versions, this is really just for people who speak Pidgin, so that they have a Bible on their own language, and they can reach out to people in Hawaii. So that's the idea about this. I love how some of these translations and summaries go. Look at the table of contents. Matthew tell about Jesus. Mark tell about Jesus. The letter from Paul for the Rome people. You have, let's see, the letter number 1 from Paul for the Thessalonica people. And what Jesus showed John. I like that. What Jesus showed John. Basically, that's what Revelation is. What Jesus showed John. And Bible kind words. That's a glossary for Pidgin. So English kind Bible words, covenant, and all that. And it's all in Pidgin. So, and they have summary headings, but we'll look at that in a minute because some of the summary headings are really cool. So let's look at the Bible. First of all, the dust cover is plasticky, so I'm going to ditch that because I want to show you how interesting this Bible is. First of all, it's this, check it out, man, gold embossed like engraving with the Hawaiian Islands. I think this is really pretty. This is really rich. I think they need to do more Bibles than this. It has this stamped siding. This is, I don't want to say it's like a plastic cover, but it's a vinyl. But I'm assuming it's hardy enough for the humidity of Hawaii. I'm assuming Hawaii is humid because it's like an island. But I don't know. I could be wrong. But this Bible seems like one that would hold up. But check out the spine. You have the New Testament, Hawaiian Pidgin, Wycliffe translators, maybe logo there, and the Jesus book. And it is a hardy book. This is one of those Bibles you get with camouflage that you would give to like a military or personnel or whatnot. It has 2 ribbons, which I also find interesting. It has this curved spine, so I'm not sure if it's sewn or glued. We'll have to take a look together. But again, just a very hardy cover, okay? It's about, I want to say 7 by 9, 7 by 8, 8.5. So it's around that 6x8.5. First page, you have maps to Israel land, Jesus time. Jerusalem town, Jesus time. Gate, photo sheeps. That's the sheep gate, right? So let's see here. Road to Bethany. So let's see what's on the back. Another color end paper with Paul's journeys. Where Paul went go. Number 1, number 2, number 3 to Rome. So very interesting. Let's see if there are any other maps. I think that's it. So those are the only maps you get. So you got Jerusalem, or I'm sorry, Israel, Jerusalem Temple, and then Paul's journeys, which I think, you know, given the amount of maps that you really need outside of just for the New Testament, I think that's really it. So let's go through it. You see that it has pictures, which I think is pretty cool. Line drawings. And I think that's really neat. Again, you know, you think about these translations of Wycliffe translators, and when you look at these things, trying to reach out, it's, you know, if you're an experienced Christian, a veteran Christian, and you don't need an outreach Bible, you still want drawings too. So, you know, we got to keep that in mind. Anyway, this book tells about Jesus and his ancestor guys. He the Christ, the special guy God went send. He from King David, Ahona, and David, he from Abraham, Ahona. This Jesus, Ahona. Get 14 fathers from Abraham to David. All right. And again, some of the guys that the bad kind spirits wouldn't take over. That's pretty funny. Jesus make 2 guys with bad kind spirits come good. Jesus make plenty people come good. It also gives you cross references, as you can see. So the parallel references with the stories, and I find that to be not terribly, but very convenient. Hey, show us proof. So given all in all, let me see here, Luke 12:13. We go to another book start. Oop, I want to do that. Let's see here. Luke 23. Jesus on top of the cross with the sign over his head. So I guess it's a very thinking of very concrete, literal language, because, you know, with the sign over the head, I'm assuming that's, you know, very literal language. John tell about Jesus, what God say make us come alive inside. What John to baptize a guy tell. I like that. I think it's really an amazing language. If you, like I said, if you Google it, you know, you could see people talking and kind of teaching in the language, and it's really rhythmic language, and I like it. It's very neat. So I think that's really it. You get the pictures, you get the great summaries, you get some cross references. Abel, Death Start 4:3 through 10. All right, and then you do get cross references here. So what? I could talk plenty more about other people. Yeah, I can, but no more time for tell everything about the guys Gideon, Barak, Samson, Jephthah, David, Samuel, and the other guys that went talk for God before time. All right. So I think you get a sense of this Bible. Very hearty, very neat, very unique, I think. Has a lot of features that I'd like to see in other Bibles other than kind of this vinyl cover. But the gold embossing, man, really makes it stand out. Anyhow, I hope that you enjoy this. Like, subscribe. You know, here at Joe St. Egg Benedictus, we're kind of bringing you all kinds of fun things, different things, short, to the point things, and really want to start making more videos. It's been a while, even though I've been coming out with videos regularly. I do them in short bursts. So the last time I reviewed a Bible personally, before not publishing it, has been a while. But things are going great. I'm glad everyone's chiming in, and hope to see you again soon.